Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We are here, we are Power Book 3, Season 3, finale review. I watched this episode about, over a week ago, so I've had a bit of time to digest about what is going on here in this episode, and I think we've got to say, major character deaths. And this one is called Made You Look. And I mean, there was a lot of question marks going into this season finale about what was going to happen. I mean, I'll be honest, I remember when I was getting the thumbnails for a season 1 episode, I seen Hard's death, but that was prior to I seen Kanan kill Hard, and I was like, oh no, Kanan shoot Hard in season 1. So I thought maybe that, of the slight chance that it could have been that way around, but obviously it didn't exactly play out that way, troops, because Hard survived a bunch more seasons and now he's got shot. And I mean, this review, I don't really want to just do it in any particular order. So obviously you've got the deaths of Ronnie and Hard. I mean, that's just, to me, it's almost like a cop-out, right? Because I just view it as them, right? It turns out that Hard was working with Ronnie this entire time. That's what the season 4 story arc will be about. But anyone, and I mean anyone with a brain, will be like, well, hold on, Ronnie was in jail. Unless they're going to try and spin it that, he was working with Ronnie before he went to jail. Of course, I mean, that could go down that way, I guess. What else happened? I mean, before we get into it, I mean, obviously Hard, he got suspended last episode. This episode, you've got Lou. They didn't kill him. There's been a bit of a time skip. So he's just in recovery. He's in a Alcoholics Anonymous group, all that good stuff, which doesn't really surprise me that they've put him in there, because that's where the guy kind of needed to be, if we're being honest, man. The guy was going off the rails, and he thought about hanging himself this episode as well. There was questions also delivered to him from the detectives, but I don't know, I thought the detectives brushed Lou to one side really easy. It was like, right, Lou, we're going to ask you some questions about Detective Hard and your sister and your brother and the Italians and he's like, I'm in rehab here, and then that was pretty much the entire thing squished, which honestly don't really understand. And then that was pretty much linear. Like I said, he went into the cupboard. I thought he was going into the cupboard in the rehab place to find drink, but it turns out he was just going in there to find a rope, which of course he doesn't kill himself. I mean, the rest of the episode you get famous, his house gets raided, obviously the murder, I can't even remember what kid he killed, but I say kid he killed like he's a grown 60-year-old man. But and then his mother's like, say it was, yes, we'll plead it was self-defence, famous, we'll plead it was self-defence. It's like, how fucking dumb can one woman be? And I don't know, I feel like this woman's did a complete 180 to like the earlier days of this show, where she seemed like a total arsehole and wanted famous out of the house. Now it's like, did they like recast the actress or something? I don't even know what they've done, to be honest. So is what it is, troops, in that regard. But I mean, this famous going to go down for the murder. I mean, that pretty much wraps Famous's arc up. Then you had, so pretty much Kanan's obviously pissed off about Ronnie going after Raquel this episode. He confronts him. Then we see Ronnie kidnap Kanan. Jukebox tells Raquel he wants a lot of money, and then Hard gives it the whole talk, well, if I can't do anything, if this is my last day before I get crucified for all the crimes I've committed, then I'm going to do one thing right and save my boy. Again, don't really understand. I mean, I guess it was actually good seeing Hard out in the streets. And when we get to the warehouse trade, drop the money, turns out, Ken and Ronnie they plot this all along just for Raquel to give him the money, and then out of nowhere, Kanan kills Ronnie, and then Hard's like, "Whoa, what's going on here? What's going on?" But at this point, I mean, I quickly put two and two together. Alright, so it looks like there's been a double turn. But double turns are interesting because I didn't expect it. And to be honest, I didn't really expect that Kanan. I didn't expect the initial turn, and then I didn't expect the double turn. So in terms of twists and surprises, I mean, this was pretty good. But then you can argue it's a triple turn, where Raquel pulls the gun on Hard and he looks at her and he's like, "Kane, boy, you see this shit?" And then she shoots him. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, Marvin goes to Gerald's funeral, which I thought was a pretty sad scene as well. And you think that's us all wrapped up. I mean, it looks like Ronnie and Hard, they're going to go down as like the co-conspirators to all this and make the Thomas family very easy, which I think would just be a bit. I think it would just suck a bit. If I'm being truthful. I mean, you got Pops and Snack, pretty much did nothing this episode, and then what else happened? Not really too sure what else happened. Oh aye. Someone commented. Unique's dead, and I wasn't 100% sure he was dead. I actually thought he was going to appear at some point. But then when people were commenting that he's dead, I was like, oh god, they must have just killed him. But I'm not surprised that Unique returned. But I would have liked one more confrontation between Unique and Ronnie. I feel like that's a wasted opportunity, but then is Unique going to be hunting for Kanan because he killed his brother? I'm not too sure. Anyway, I mean, I enjoyed this double turn. It was pretty good. But I don't know, I feel like everything just ends. I feel like in the Power universe, everything just ends like too cookie cutter, and it ends too perfect for the main characters. So for that reason, I'll give the episode an 8. I still think season 3's been actually really good. You know, I'd probably say the average rating for this season must be about a 7, 6.5, which is no bad for a show in 2024, that's for sure. Anyway, troops, leave your thoughts down below. Till next time, peace.